Hello, Aries. Welcome to your bi-weekly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is just a general reading. So always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. Also, if you would like a private reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Aries, this is a very, very, very great time for you. It's time to go out there and enjoy the sun. It's time to feel the heightened dynamic emotions that may come forward as something quite creative and inspiring to make you think about your future and where you want to go in terms of what makes you happy. Where are you at this time, in your present time, believing that you are in the path for happiness or not? And if you end up realizing that your path is not the path of true happiness, you will be ready to take your inner strength, to take your inner resources to change the outcomes. So your optimism is rising, your confidence is rising, your ability to think about the abundance of your life is rising. So everything it's kind of becoming very sometimes it's the only warning, very exaggerated, but at the same time your senses, your emotional senses are heightened. So you can use and channel this if you have the right channels in the proper ways to huge amounts of creative efforts to bring something quite unique and special to the front in terms of your visions of life, the perspectives, the insights that you are gaining that are quite beautiful. Exactly, the only challenge that I see here in the middle of such positive cards is the Seven of Cups in your mind, so in the crowning position, because this indicates that, again, in the middle of all great things happening, in the middle of you feeling the sun, of you feeling the opportunity to believe in yourself, believe that you can be successful, that you can achieve your goals, that you can have a happy life, that you can become uh, light-hearted and enjoy life in that type of sunny way, you might become a little bit confused or sometimes lost in all of those in all of those sudden ideas and projects and opportunities and emotions that you are expressing, because everything is becoming so heightened. You may lose a little bit, sometimes a little bit of focus over where you want to channel this magnificent energy of positivity. So really, because in the foundation you have the Knight of Cups, this is about your inner most private, intimate soul desire, that it's manifesting all the above. Within you, there's a strong need to communicate your feelings. So either you want to approach someone, you want to talk about how you feel about something. You want to show them, to conquer them, to make them see the light as you see, or simply you are in a time where even artistically, in terms of what you do for your life, you have a strong need to communicate and express that energy. So any type of work or creative abilities that you might have to communicate and express how you feel will be very productive to help you ground a little bit of your confusion in your mind. So maybe, yes, you want to express your feelings, you know, and you feel all these things inside of you, but you don't know which way, which channel to go to express it properly. Maybe you are too much worried about getting the words out in the right way, and instead of understanding that you want to get the words out as they are naturally, not trying to either sugarcoat them or make them something that they are not. When we have a need to express, when we have that rush of feelings coming forward that we want to communicate and declare and make a statement, we should do it. We should do it, because if we don't, we keep we keep putting layer after layer of unsaid things that then when we try to express, the more we express, the less we think we are actually telling what we really want to say deep down within our own souls. So be aware that in you right now there's a strong desire to communicate your light, to communicate your feelings, to express all that you are, all that you are seeing and believing and aspiring to become. It's like suddenly you have this huge energy of opportunity to go to the light and go to a vibration of success, simply because you start remembering and believing that you are the sun, that you are the light of your life. And so by believing in your core identity on who you are as an individual, you start outshining possibilities outside of you that you didn't saw before, because you maybe you were a little bit more, your confidence was less than it is right now. And then in the current position with the Two of Wands crossed by the Sun card, this is just magnificent energy. And not only that, you have is here the strength in the near future, the Empress in the recent past. I mean, you have all the creativity cards together, all of them. You have all the type of Leo and Venus energy within your chart, within your reading. It's a lot of yellow. It's a lot of shine. It's a lot of expansion, creativity, abundance, productivity, light. Your life can turn golden this 2 weeks to come, because you are starting to see things that you didn't before, and not see. I'm sorry, you're not starting to see. You are starting to feel them, and because you are feeling them, you are taking your mind, your ability, you are taking your sight to the horizon. You are believing that your life can have endless possibilities to whatever you want to go. You regained recently with the Empress here in the recent past. Um, you regained recently your sense of self-esteem. You connected with your beauty. You start seeing again in some way and believing again in your beauty, in your value, in your worth. You became more connected again with the sense of the special individual that you are, and how special and abundant life is, how full of potential and of richness it's out there, simply by the ecstasy of the natural spectacle that it's the earth itself. And so everything connected with the outside nature, going out there to the beach, to the forest, to whatever wild environment that you might be attracted to go, this desire to travel, this desire to expand, this desire to just taste life, it's very, very, very beneficial to you. And maybe you are desiring to take someone with you in this journey, or simply you are starting to see your life again in a larger way, where you believe that you can go anywhere, that there's nothing stopping you except yourself, in such a way that again the biggest challenge will be for you to know where you want to go, because you start seeing so many possibilities that sometimes if you're not grounded enough, don't forget the grounding. This is all beautiful and great, but the energy of earth is still necessary. So don't forget to ground yourself in times of uh, over dramatic reactions or exaggeration. But you could feel that there's so many possibilities that you don't know where to go. Well, with the sun and the strength card, your way to go is the way where your essence is. So you have to remember, you have to connect with your own inner essence. Where is your innocence? Where is your magic? Where is your potential? What it is that you could spend your whole life doing, just by the enjoyment, the pleasure of doing. What it is that you would love to be doing if money was not a problem, if your family was not a problem. I don't mean a problem, but if your family was not a weight in your decisions, if your relationships were not a weight in your decisions, because the sun, it's your inner child. And when we are talking about the sun, we don't put anybody else in the picture, because it's about the individual. It's not about selfishness, but it's about the individual. It's about who you are alone, who you are as a force in your own life, to go after things for your own sake, to make you feel happy. So either you are desiring to take someone with you in this beautiful, bright energy or not. Your way to go in the confusion, your way is the way of the child. So it's the way of what brings you happiness, joy, contentment, and satisfaction, and even glow, radiance to your life. Maybe you will take your own time to get there here with the strength card. Maybe you will have to be patient a little bit until you find that answer, because again, you are very sensitive to emotions at this time. And sometimes this can become very consuming with all this fire and water. And so you will have as well to in the near future, after all this outbursts of energy, to learn learn when the self control is needed and when it's time to be wild. Because by learning how to dominate in the right way your instincts, your deepest raw animal desires, you don't become overpowered by them. So your innocence, your peace, your genuine self is always in charge, by showing love to the beast, by showing love to whatever is opposing your forces. So take time, take the patience that will come with this process to get you to the answers of where you want to go. Where is your possibility? Which of the possibilities that are opening is the possibility fit to you? And you will get your answer. But as well, express yourself, please. It's like the poet energy. It's like the actor energy. The energy of the stage is with you. So don't settle for less than what you are. Don't think small. Trust in yourself. Trust in your ability to rise your confidence to such a level that you are shooting to the stars. And you are shooting to the stars with the sun backing you up. So as well, your time of your season, Aries season, is coming March 23, I think. So Aries season as well, your season, this could be talking about your season. When the sun goes to Aries, maybe that's when you will find your answers. But right now, you are in the time of planning, thinking about your future, thinking about where you want to go next, believing that there's endless opportunities, believing in yourself, believing in your creativity. You gained a sense of self-respect recently towards yourself, and you saw yourself again with the beauty within you, something that you didn't saw before, something beautiful about you that you forgot, and now you remembered, and now you're not ready to open up for anything or anyone. Your that that self-esteem, that worth that you give to yourself. So really, this could be a fantastic time. This could be a fantastic time to shine and find the warmth of life. So I hope you have a great time. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.